Welcome back to Blaze the Cat Reads Chapter 4 of The Walking Dead Hope. I'm Blaze the Cat. Now let's continue where we left off. This is our recreation center, he informed them. We've got a basketball court, a space reserved for soccer, he numbered, showing them each place as he did. And my personal favorite, he added, stepping back, the batting cage. In front of them, several plates were placed over rough dirt, people standing on most of them. Clem looked further and spotted a number of pitchers, small baskets filled with baseballs at their sides. The crowd cheered as each pitcher launched the ball to the batters, the former giving their best shot. At the back of the makeshift field was a big net to catch stray balls from wandering into the rest of the settlement. Sometimes I come here to blow off steam, Javi said wistfully, eyeing the bat rack to the side. Reliving the olden days? Clementine teased, crossing her arms. Something like that. What do you mean? AJ asked curiously, looking up at Javi. Oh, sorry. Well, Javi here used to be a professional baseball player, she told the boy, nodding. Yeah, until I got kicked out of the league, Javi huffed, crossing his arms. Hold on a minute, Louis cut them off, raising his arms. You're telling me you're the Javier Garcia? The one and only. Oh my God, I can't believe this, the freckled man exclaimed. Clementine and Violet shared a similar look as Louis started bombarding Javi with questions about his time playing, shaking their heads. They moved on, Clem's husband still enthralled with this conversation with Javi. By the time they got to their next stop, he had thankfully calmed down. When they were right outside an enormous tent, a big red cross painted on the side. Let me guess, this is a hospital? Violet said, looking sideways at the older man. Javi opened the flap that acted as a door by way of explanation. Inside, a number of beds lined the sides of the tent, some of which had people lying on them. 5 men and women in lab coats, and Scraps kept walking around, checking on their patients. Javi led through the middle aisle, nodding to the doctors as he passed. A pregnant woman rushed past Clementine, excusing herself as she made her way to the side door that could only be a bathroom. The young woman frowned, turning only when she heard a voice she recognized. Clementine? A female voice said, startling her. In front of her stood Eleanor, her brown hair pulled back in a ponytail, a few stray gray hairs lining it. She held a clipboard in her hand, and she almost dropped it when she saw the younger woman. Eleanor? She replied, her eyes widening. An older woman stepped forward, embracing Clem with a hug, which the latter returned. What are you doing here? Clem stuttered, looking back at Louis for aid. Stepping forward, the man introduced himself to Eleanor. Hi, I'm Louis, he began, shaking her hand. I'm Clem's husband. Husband, huh? Yeah, it's been a long time, Clementine said, smiling up at Louis. After some catching up, they said their goodbyes to the woman and followed Javi outside, leaving Eleanor to work on a patient. They walked a less crowded street toward what looked to be an old abandoned hotel. Over the main door was a rather large sign that read Ahmed in administration in red letters. They walked in, greeting the guards at the door. The hallway inside was dimly lit, its walls a drab maroon color. He led them to the end of the corridor, where a set of wide double doors opened into a large dining room. On the table, 4 bowls of hot vegetable soup waited for them. Eat up, Javi told them, sitting on one of the spare chairs. The foursome hungrily downed the contents of the meals. Louis and AJ finished first, not Javi, sorry. They all made small talk, mostly focusing on Javi and what he'd been doing all these years. After they had thanked the cook for the meal, Clementine leaned in and looked at Javi. Hey, would you mind talking in private? Sure thing, Clem, he replied. leading her out to the dining room and through the side door. Inside a bed laid to the side, heaps of clothes littered the floor beside it. The woman looked back at him, and he shrugged. One of the perks of being the leader, no one judges you. I'm not sure that's how it goes, she teased, finding a chair and leaning on it. Perhaps, he said, chuckling and sitting back at his bed. What's up, Clem? There's a reason we came to Richmond, she began, fidgeting with her hands. I'm guessing it wasn't to get a hot meal. No, it wasn't, but that helped too, she assured him. Then what is it? Clementine took a deep breath, eyeing the door through which her husband was waiting. She closed her eyes for a moment before looking up at the man sitting across from her. I'm pregnant. And that was Chapter 4 of The Walking Dead Hope, The Walking Dead fan fiction written by Goofy Gomez. What do I think of it? I actually find this chapter to be really good. Paragraph structuring was nice, sentence structuring was really good. I actually like the fact that Javi was so kind enough to give our heroes a tour. And the fact that Javi and Clementine know each other for years, now that was a big surprise to me. I never played the Walking Dead video games, but now that I think about it, I think I should check that game out. Maybe I should have Silver come along with me to give it a try. But maybe. Yeah, and I am really impressed with this story so far. And overall, this chapter is really great. Now, what do you all think of this chapter? Did you all like it, or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And are you enjoying this story so far, or are you not enjoying it? Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go and make some tea for my boyfriend, Silver, and myself. But thank you all very, very much for watching. This is Blaze the Cat, signing off. See you next time.